Welcome to my YouTube channel, Jeepa, the Storyteller.
Ahmed was a 13-year-old boy living in a quiet village with his grandfather. Baba January life in the village was simple. The mornings began with the sound of roosters, the afternoons with children playing in the fields, and the evenings with prayer and peace. Ahmed's parents had passed away when he was very young. He hardly remembered their faces. Baba Jan had raised him like his own son, feeding him, teaching him values, and guiding him with love and discipline. Every morning, Baba Jan would iron Ahmed's uniform, pack a small lunch, and watch him walk to school. But for the past 2 weeks, Ahmed hadn't been going to school. Instead, he would wait for Baba Jan to go inside, then sneak off to the local street where his friend Karim waited. The two boys would roam the village, skip school, and spend their time near the marketplace, watching people, joking around, and sometimes doing little mischief. Every evening, Baba Jan would ask, "How was school today, Ahmed?" And every evening, Ahmed would lie. "It was good, Baba January. We had a test and I did well." Baba Jan would smile gently, but deep inside, he felt something wasn't right. The way Ahmed avoided eye contact, the way his bag stayed too light. He had doubts. But he stayed quiet, hoping Ahmed would speak the truth himself. One afternoon, while sitting near the old mango tree, Karim whispered something dangerous. "Ahmed, do you know Bashir uncle leaves his cash drawer open in the afternoon when he goes inside to pray? We could just take a few notes. No one will even notice." Ahmed looked shocked. "Are you serious?"
"It's not stealing if it's just a little," Karim grinned. "Come on, don't be scared." Ahmed hesitated. He had never done anything like that before. But curiosity mixed with pressure pushed him forward. The next day, during Bashir uncle's prayer break, the two boys slipped into the shop. Ahmed's heart raced. Karim opened the drawer slightly and took out a few notes. Ahmed stood frozen but followed him out without saying a word. The rush was strange. Guilt followed quickly. But for a few moments, they felt like they had gotten away with it. Later that evening, panic spread through the village. Someone had stolen money from Bashir uncle's shop. The shopkeeper shouted in frustration. The villagers gathered, talking, guessing, and worrying. Bashir uncle reported the incident to the police. The officer arrived and questioned a few people. No one suspected Ahmed. That night, Ahmed lay in bed, unable to sleep. His mind was noisy, and his heart was heavy. In the next room, Baba Jan was reciting Quran softly. One verse echoed through the silence. "Indeed, Allah does not love those who betray or steal." That line pierced Ahmed's heart. He turned in bed, trying to ignore it. But the words kept playing in his head. He saw Bashir uncle's tired face. He saw Baba Jan's trusting eyes. He saw himself in shame. The next morning, Ahmed didn't go to the street. He went to the mosque. He waited quietly until the prayer was over. Then he approached the old Maulvi Sahib. "Sir, if someone does something wrong, something really wrong, will Allah still forgive him?" Maulvi Sahib looked at him gently. "My child, as long as a person truly regrets his mistake and tries to fix it, Allah will always forgive." Ahmed nodded slowly, but his heart was still afraid. That afternoon, he returned home and stood silently in front of Baba Jan. His lips trembled. Then the truth spilled out like a broken dam. "Baba Jan, I haven't been going to school. I've been lying to you. And yesterday, I helped Karim take money from Bashir uncle's shop." He began crying. "I'm so sorry." Baba Jan looked at him for a long time. No anger, just silence. Finally, he said, "You've made a big mistake, Ahmed. But by speaking the truth, you have taken the first step to becoming a good man." Ahmed looked up with teary eyes. "You must go and confess to Bashir uncle," Baba Jan continued, "and return the money. That is the only way to fix this." Ahmed was scared. What if Bashir uncle shouted? What if the police punished him? But Baba Jan placed his hand on Ahmed's shoulder. "Real strength is not in hiding your wrong. It's in accepting it." That evening, Ahmed walked slowly toward the shop. Bashir uncle was sitting with a police officer. Ahmed's hands was shaking. He stood in front of them and said quietly, "Uncle, it was me. I'm the one who took the money. I was wrong, and I'm sorry." There was silence. The police officer raised an eyebrow. Bashir uncle looked stunned. Ahmed opened his small pocket and returned the notes. "I don't want to hide anymore," he said. "Please forgive me." Bashir uncle slowly stood up. He looked at Ahmed, not with anger, but with something else, respect. "You made a big mistake, son, but very few have the courage to admit it. I forgive you." The police officer smiled. "This boy is honest," he said. "He'll go far in life." That day changed everything. Ahmed went back to school. He studied harder than ever. He stayed away from bad company. Baba Jan noticed the change in his eyes. A seriousness, a calm. Years passed. Ahmed grew up to become the first schoolteacher in his village. He dedicated his life to helping other children choose the right path. And outside his classroom, he placed a wooden signboard. It said, "Speaking the truth is not a weakness. It is the greatest strength. We all make mistakes, but those who admit them, seek forgiveness, and correct themselves are the real heroes." Truth is not easy, but it brings peace, respect, and a better future.
Thank you for watching. Like, share, and subscribe.